It has frozen. Yeah, we having some
Yeah,
technical
yeah,
issues.
yeah. We trying to get that taken care of.
Yeah, we got a new system we putting in. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Good morning to y'all. How
Good
y'all
morning.
doing?
Good morning. How you doing, Coach?
I'm fine. I'm fine, y'all. It's a beautiful Wednesday after some good rain yesterday afternoon,
Yes.
and probably a little bit more later on coming out of Houston. Right now, light, not too
Right.
much. But so what are we? What's the main topic this morning, guys? I don't know. I haven't been watching.
Brother Keith was bringing. He's on the line, and he was bringing up the issues with Lafayette government, and also with a lot of the footage concerning Lafayette PD.
Yeah. So y'all are back online. Y'all are back
Yeah,
live.
yeah. We had to restart the server. Yeah.
He's moving.
Well,
He
I want to
restarted.
just share this with y'all if y'all may have forgotten or maybe have discussed it. Right now, the Lake Charles mayor's race is a hot topic right now. In fact, since absentee voting started this past Saturday, it's the major topic in Lake Charles as far as I'm concerned and a lot of people.
Oh yes.
Guys, I would recommend to everybody that if you have some family members
In
in the
Lake
city of
Charles,
Lake Charles,
tell them.
relatives, friends, etc., you might want to give them a call and encourage them on Facebook, text them, whatever, get in contact with them. You might want to ask them if they already voted absentee, if they plan on going absentee, or if they plan on voting at all. Guys, this is an opportunity. What I promise you, that if the folks don't get off there, you know what, and go and vote, then they're going to miss out on a golden opportunity. And that opportunity sits right there in their face right now.
Yes.
Chances of it coming back soon, let us look at what's in Washington. We thought the same thing, many of us, and now we deal with that. Well, we have an opportunity right there.
Okay.
Brothers and sisters, I would recommend all of y'all go vote in Lake Charles, the city of Lake Charles.
Yes.
Go vote in that mayor's race.
Yes.
And there's a young man, and he's talented, boy. I mean,
He is.
Mr. Simeon is talented.
Yes.
And I'm not bragging on him. I'm not trying to pull a string for him. All I'm going to say is, over the years, I've watched him put in his work.
Yes.
I've watched him do, learn, and go through all the things that it takes for somebody to sit in that mayor's seat.
Okay.
And here is his opportunity. The fact that he even wants that shocks me.
Thank you,
I really
Coach.
didn't think that Simeon would ever run for mayor.
Yes.
Well, something must have irked him that got him fired up and made him want to get in there. And he's in there now. And again, I'm going to wrap it up. Guys, family members, Lake Charles.
Thank you so much.
Focus to the city of Lake Charles. That race is going to be, it's going to all be decided, I think, when
Yes.
the last day for,
Coach.
I think, what's Saturday.
All right, Coach. Thank you. Our lines are lit up, and plus we got Brother Keith on the line. Yeah.
All right, y'all go ahead, guys. Y'all take it.
Thank you for the technical help. All right, thank you.
Yeah. Brother.
I didn't hear what Coach was saying.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, well, hold on for a second. We got another.
Caller,
Okay.
you have a question, comment? You on?
All right, Coach. Thank y'all. I have a comment. Good morning.
Thank you, Brother Wallace, for the technical help, man. We getting
right.
technical help out there with AOC. Yes.
I gotta do it in all ways.
Yeah. Go ahead, brother.
I'm still on, Brother Jake.
Yes, you're still on.
Still on.
Brother Jake.
Yeah.
Good morning, Sister Khadijah. Good morning, Brother Jake. Good morning to the listeners. Good morning, Brother Keith. You know, hey, thank you. Yeah, well, I want to send everybody, let everybody know. I want to congratulate Corporal Mike Brown for his
Major, huh? He was major. He
retirement.
retired major.
Yeah,
Okay.
Oh.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had a very good retirement plaque last night at the council meeting. You know, he got a lot of standing ovation on a lot of the things that was going on with him and for him. You know, and I'm not gonna keep up the line or nothing like this here.
Yeah.
But you know, a lot of things that's going down, we need to know.
Yes, sir. And Brother Wallace, we back on television?
No, yeah, you're back on right now.
Yeah. Okay.
But, Community Matter show won't be showing. AOC is closed for the festival
Oh,
Okay.
yes.
this Friday,
Right.
and I got that notice. So you know,
Okay.
until I guess the following Friday,
Right.
we're gonna be back on. Hopefully, we could bring the things that everybody needs to know. All right, you guys have a blessed day.
Thank
Right.
you.
All
Thank
right,
you so
thank
much.
Well, I mean, even though they're going to festival, why wouldn't it still be in the replay
Yeah.
area?
Yeah.
You could tell him, why don't you tell William, go and put you with your replay?
Yeah, you
Okay,
probably,
he probably
can
online.
hear you online. Yeah, and brother Keith, before we go back to you, I want to let everybody. We had some technical issues with my laptop that streams to AOC, so we're gonna have to get a new laptop. We're gonna have to put that in Sister Khadijah's budget. You know, hopefully she'll give us $5 for a computer. But anyway, we streaming with a different set of technology, but we're gonna have some new technology coming soon, and also with a side note with. KIEEFM.com. You can listen, go to KIEEFM.com. They'll be back on the terrestrial radio soon. They're getting their stuff together. I just know they're gonna be back together, and therefore we could hit St. Mary Parish. We could hear all these parishes and in between. And also we got a beautiful sister in the place today, Sister Janice Green. She was part of that round table out there in Baton Rouge. Well, she wasn't at the round table, but she was participating. Go ahead, Brother Keith.
Another beautiful sister. You see, we have a beautiful sister that just arrived. You have to say another beautiful sister.
So you saying that I slighted you, my sister?
Oh, you tried, bro, but I'm
I
the right
do?
one. You tried, bro, but I'm the right one
it,
for you.
It never ends.
I'm the right
It never ends. I mean, the program with Sister Khadijah people. Where the sisters say, "What she told you that today for? What's wrong with her?" Well, let me know. I'm going at her. I said, "Well, no, you don't want to do that. I got enough problems."
I tell you one thing: the lightning struck his computer, so it damaged his whole computer. That's the reason for that. You know,
That's a reason.
That's the reason for that. That's called.
Sound like a little voodoo thing going on. I don't believe in that. Go ahead, Brother Keith, and we could finish up, man. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, wrap it up. But yeah, what I wanted to say, the issue with the police department is maybe we need to go from having an appointed chief to an elected chief, a chief that answers to the people. But Sister Khadijah asks, when was the next council meeting? It's going to be May 6th. May 6th is going to be the next parish and city council meeting. And you know how I feel about that city council. That's and I'll say it every chance I get. That city council, the word city council is just there for a show. Make the people feel comfortable. Oh, you have a city council now, but certain issues that city council still has to get approval from the parish council to do something, you know?
Yeah.
Well, I tell you one thing, we need to go because, like, I really want to find out what happened to the millions of dollars that Josh Guillory had on behalf of the of Lafayette community, and he only put that COVID money elsewhere. He didn't put nothing on on the other side of Lafayette. Where is that money at? And exactly, you know, they continuously escort.
Mother Teresa?
Yeah, they
Who's
continuously escort Mother
You
Teresa.
can't characterize nobody as being Mother Teresa.
Yeah, continuously do
Who
that.
does that?
You know,
The DEI hire that she has? What? Oh, I'm sorry.
But
Go ahead, Brother Keith, because you know I'm Sister Khadijah got me going off course.
yeah, sometimes.
another thing I want to
What you say?
Another thing I want to add is you can see that the current or former government and policies in the current administration is still going the same as if the
That's
Getter
right.
administration was still in. Because if you look at the state of the parish, the state of the city parish address when she had it, every other town, every other city within the consolidated government realm was mentioned. The plans and everything. It was nothing. It was nothing mentioned about the plans for the city of Lafayette as a separate entity.
Okay.
Nothing was mentioned.
Okay.
Everything, Broussard, Scott, Karen Crow, Dusson, they was all, Youngsville, they was all, there was a plan mentioned for all them separate, except the city of Lafayette. When she acknowledged the city of, when she acknowledged Lafayette, she acknowledged Lafayette as the parish, as a whole, Is nothing mentioned for the city of Lafayette separate from the consolidated entity.
She represents more of the Youngsville, Broussard area. That's where the demographics, the MAGA demographics, who has the real political power in the state. That's what it's about. Because isn't Governor Jeff Landry home? It's in Youngsville now.
Correct. And I'll say this:
His mansion.
just because there's a Lafayette City Council, just because there's that name, the City Council, the governing body and the elected officials don't look at the city of Lafayette as separate. They don't look at it as separate. They look at it as whole, as whole. So they look at it as part of the which it is. It's just part of Lafayette consolidated government, but they don't look at the city of Lafayette separate.
Well, brother
Brother
Keith, I'm not gonna keep you any longer. You just gave a lot of wealth of information. I also want to say, whatever happened to Josh Guillory? I know his good friend Rudy Giuliani, Trump MAGA's lawless supporter who got sued by the sisters who really cleaned him up, and when he had that hair dye running around his face, and he just rock bottom. Trump don't even want to deal with him. So I wonder what happened to Josh Guillory. I'm just saying maybe him and Rudy are working together, on the, at the flea market or something,
I gotta I'll say this, and I'll I really don't talk much about it, but I put a post out about the Trump administration, and I got an inbox from Joshua Guillory that says you need to stay out of the modern politics, and because the modern politics is not as much as the former politics is different, and change is needed, and it might be better. Talking about with the tariffs,
right,
and things like that.
Yeah.
I got an inbox from
coming from an expert like Rudy Giuliani and him. I love them pictures they took together.
Yes,
So,
indeed.
all
So
right,
he's
brother
still
Keith.
around.
Go ahead.
Well,
He's still around. He's still out there, brother.
Yeah,
Thank y'all for having me this morning, though. Thank y'all for having me this morning.
Thank you, good brother.
I want to know about the millions of dollars that he swindled and didn't do what he was supposed to do with it. That's what I want to know about it. I mean, can you imagine the interest that has made?
Yeah.
And he don't even get a chance to either go to jail or be charged with a crime that he stole monies. Something is wrong
We had
there.
a caller.
Call back. I'm sorry.
Yeah, well.
Again, don't forget this coming weekend, this Saturday, April 26th from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Right.
at Girard Park, Girard Recreation Center, 500 Girard Drive is in the cycle. Stop gun violence, and that's sponsored by 504 American Legion 504 Francis Benoit, and is SOCS, saving our communities and kids successfully, saving our community and kids successfully. That's going to be this coming Saturday. You have Commander Carmouche, you have First Vice Joe Malbrough, Andre Lamont, Second Vice, and is something that the Post is doing on behalf of their community. Something the Post is doing on behalf of their community.
Yeah, caller right there.
Caller?
Yes, yes. Hey, Brother Jay and Sister Khadijah. I heard the brother just now on the phone said something, and it reminded me of something I wanted to tell y'all. In reference to where we are now, as far as in our country, in the city of Lafayette, the parish of Lafayette Parish, the state of Louisiana, are the Democrats doing enough that would make both y'all say we are satisfied with what our Democratic leaders are currently doing? Are they doing anything? It seems like when I look at what's happening now, it looks to me as though all our Democratic reps are just sitting there and probably just staring and shaking their head, but nothing is being done. And when I mean nothing is being done that has immediate impact on what's going on in this country currently at this time. So, not knocking anybody, nobody individually, but I'm going to say this. Those who keep sitting down and don't get up and stand and argue and debate and struggle and fight, guys, y'all are going to get y'all butts whipped. It's happening.
Well,
that to me, that's a tragedy.
Well, Coach.
Y'all were elected to go in there and fight.
Coach,
and
I'm
not seeing the type of fight.
Coach, are you paying attention to the news?
That I've been casting.
Coach.
That have those votes
Coach.
have not gotten what I put the votes out
Coach.
there for. So I'm saying that to all our brothers.
Brother Coach,
in the Democratic Party.
you just
begin fighting,
yeah,
guys.
well, hold up. You just brought up a good point, but are you paying attention to the news, not the mainstream news, which is Trump and took over and they are also normalizing everything you do. The Democrats right now is in disarray. You have young leader, the new assistant head of the National Democratic Party, the young man who led gun violence, Mr. Hogue. He's calling for that leadership of the Democratic Party to step aside. AOC is threatening to run against Chuck Schumer. You got even Leader Jeffries in the House. They want him to step aside. So we got to ask that Louisiana delegation that follows Leader Jeffries and even people like Cleo Fields, they're part of that same situation that they need to step aside and let these young leaders, like the young man who was running against Cleo, we need progressive leaders. We keep saying, oh, no, we can't overdo it, Brother Jay. We got to, get along. No. The Republican MAGA crowd is different. They're not giving respect to matter what you do. Even old school people like Congressman Al Green of Houston is being talked about in such a bad way. Actually, one of the racist congressmen from Tennessee, female, called him a boy with that cane. And that's a fake cane. I mean, they're disrespecting us left and right. So I say, Democrats, y'all getting what y'all deserve. Y'all are weak, ineffective, ineffectual. That's why I'm a registered independent, and they're leading our people down the wrong path, Brother Coach, because we have to have change. They are weak. They're weak in the Louisiana House. They're weak on the national level. I mean, it's proven across the board. Go and look at the other news reports where the Democrats are in such disarray.
And one last thing. Question to you and Sister Khadijah. Y'all comment on this. Do we need a juvenile detention center, sales tax? Go ahead, brothers. Y'all talk about that. Thank you.
Khadijah, she going to touch on it. You touch it. No, we don't need another juvenile center. Granted that we have a lot of crime going on in our community. Much money should be spent.
They have a lot of crimes going in all communities.
Yeah,
it's just that we're the ones that are
affecting us more because we're a smaller demographic. Okay. And it looks horrible.
In the Vietnamese community, there's crime.
I'm saying
in the white communities, there's crime.
The whole issue with that thing we attended Saturday in Baton Rouge and urge people to watch it when I run it again on AOC.
You're right. Watch that.
It focuses on our community first because we are smaller demographics. We are better than that. And they got forces, external forces. Just to say we're building another jail makes it right to everybody, even our own black community. Yeah, we need to build another jail. No, it doesn't. Take that money, spend it on infrastructure, a better housing for people, a better program for our young people to participate in, and also we should have groups pushing back on these cultural entities that are destroying us. The drill music, the video game industry, all of these things influencing our young people, and we don't have any better things to offer our young people.
And let me say that one day last week I went to City Hall right there in New Iberia. On the first floor, you have majority of white women that's working there and stuff. On the second floor, majority of white women that's working there. And let me tell you this much, when I say working, they're standing around on their cell phone, congregating with each other.
Right.
They are supposedly working. And all they're doing is just riding the clock. Then when you leave from there, you go down to the assessor office. Nothing but white folks, and I don't have a problem with white people having these jobs where they don't even have to perspire at, or these jobs where they could sit their butt on and don't have a problem with sweating or anything. But why not offer that same type of solution to black people? You know, it's no way on
they
earth
don't have
you
to
could
either.
tell, huh? It's no way on earth you could tell me that every time I go to the courthouse, every time I go to the parish council, that everybody that's running everything is lily white, white. Sometimes still dripping sweat from behind their ears. That's just how young they are. But yet, other people who are much older, who are better experienced, they can't even get that job because of the blatant nepotism that continuously exists. And how
nepotism or it's racism too?
Nepotism and racism.
Well,
nepotism and racism. Because you can't tell me y'all got a whole park for a damn dog, a blue gray dog, whatever that is,
and y'all to the animals.
And y'all couldn't. Well, y'all got a park for that dog who master is a $1 million man, and y'all couldn't even do the right thing for Bunk Johnson. You know, you got to pay attention to these things when it comes down. They just not built. What's it called? A skating rink? Not a skating rink.
Skate park.
A skate park.
Yeah, for skateboarding.
For skateboarding, you know, they just got through from building that, and then how they come up with these with these monies is that this from a private donor, this.
So the Steamboat Pavilion in New Iberia, the Steamboat where they gotta have their concerts and everything down. And they making New Iberia look like a little New Orleans on light because they don't want no crime, but they had crime already.
But Brother Jay, or whoever can answer this, Brother Jay, how is the world that the mayor, he has a business. He continuously buying up property.
Contracting business, yeah.
Yeah, contracted business. I mean, but he got the inside scope. So of course he could go ahead and get these things at little or nothing. You know, and that's what perplexes me. Y'all can do. You leaving all right? Okay. Y'all could do little of anything. Y'all can do anything when it comes down to white folks and everything. Their livelihood, they have insurance among insurance. We're the majority that's incarcerated and everything, and we are the ones that cannot continue to survive in this environment. But yet y'all quick to bring us up on child support or some of these doggone ridiculous speeding ticket. We can't get a job. We can't do nothing. And why is that so? That's because of racist people that's embedded in our system. Even when you look at he was a former council person. He's in charge of the port right now. That's $1 billion industry. You know, I'm glad to know that a convicted felon continue to excel, but look how he's excelling. You know, that's taxpayers' monies. That's monies that your child, my child, or our grandkids, great-grandkids, we could be getting paid some $20, $30 an hour doing that. Or we could be in those little suits at the city court on our phone in air condition and pretending to be working and just stealing monies left and right.
It's called DEI, Sister Khadijah. Listen, there was a reason that DEI was put in place for, especially when it affected black folk, to make sure all the things you stated that black folk participate, because we can't depend on merit with with these people running, because there's so much the blatant racism. They're not gonna say, well, Khadijah, because I know you're a good person, I'm gonna give you that job. No, because I'm racist, told you I'm not gonna give you a job. So they put laws in place to say, well, we gotta have a certain amount of equity by putting a black person, give them a chance. So this is the reason they're doing away with DEI programs, to make sure there's less blackness. Basically, they want to cancel blackness. They want to cancel wherever they see it. They want to cancel black history. They want to cancel black access to information, black access to economic values, cancel black access to educational. So this is what you were speaking about.
Okay, I agree with you, Brother Jay, but then some things, when you're looking at facts and history, that you can't do it.
Race is not gonna let you do it.
Y'all have a Lord G. Porter Stadium. Y'all have a Lord G. Porter Stadium. Acknowledge this racist. Acknowledge this racist man. This racist man was one.
Superintendent.
He was the one that ran the NAACP out of New Iberia.
I'm waiting on a
off
report
of the railroad track
from Chancellor Pierre that promised that he was going to give it to him.
We need to call him. We need to call him. Calling you on. You have a question or comment? It got hot in here.
Yeah.
Calling you on. Okay, calling you on.
Yes. I want to make one last comment for y'all. Go for the week and everything, and y'all have a great week, the rest of this day, and a great week going with it. I want to say this too. You know, what we are witnessing is it's in the history books. It's just the replay of what's already in the history books. Go look into the history books of this world, of this country, and go see that this what we're seeing was already done in other countries. I won't say the countries, I won't say the people, I'll just say go see and go look at history and watch what history shows you, that what we're witnessing is already have been done, and now it's the replica of it again.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Coach. Yeah, Khadijah, you said a lot, and you just proved, the point about all what you're saying about why they don't do this and that. Even with DEI programs in place, they didn't want to do a lot of the stuff, And you see it in even here, not in just in Iberia Parish, you see it here in Lafayette. You already saw what happened. Brother Darrell spoke on Baton Rouge, how the city of St. George, they created a city and they seeded from the city of East Baton Rouge Parish and divided the city of Baton Rouge up to get more power because they see more blackness. The more you see blackness, the more you see them trying to get away, but they want to control the taxation without representation, if I'm pronouncing it right. That's what they want to do. They want to take our tax dollars, but they want to get rid of us.
I tell you,
and so we should stand on that. On that business.
I tell you one. This is my mother, Shirley Genevieve Broussard, right up in here. One of my mother's greatest fear was the fact that one of her sons would wind up dating outside of his race. And when he did that, she was always uneasy about it. And guess what? Was she not absolutely correct? Him and his wife, they're coming down the road. He gets stopped by the police officer by a Berry Parish police officer, claiming he was speeding, which was a GD lie. Which was a lie. And from that, stopping him on that speeding ticket, they see Mary Ann and Sally, and what they do, he wound up getting a broken leg from a speeding ticket because he asked them, "Why did you stop me?" So we got a lot of things that we have to contend with, people. understand your history, know about your history, appreciate yourself.
Please support that.
Stop gun violence. This coming Saturday, from 10 to 5 p.m. At Girard Park, 500 Girard, and Girard is spelled Girard. Come out and have a good time. And that's given by American Post 504.
It would be a roundtable discussion too, like
yes,
the
a roundtable discussion.
back room.
Francis Benoit Post.
Well,
yes.
will Digital Soul cameras be over there too?
Yeah, but if you're expecting to get an Elijah, bro, that's volunteer work.
Wow.
You know, I can understand.
Wow.
Right,
Everywhere I go, it's donation time.
Yeah, and please don't forget. And don't forget.
Throw me $5 on the ground.
Don't
That's
forget
all you got to do.
VUB program with 337-482-5835 with Miss Linda and Miss Megan. Don't forget that. Don't forget prostate cancer. Men, get yourself checked. There should be no shame in your game to protect yourself. Get yourself checked. Women, get ourselves checked.
I would tell them check out some saw palmetto as a over-the-counter herbal supplement that just research it. You know, that's a common, even doctors probably recommend that.
Okay, and that's for the
saw
men?
palmetto. Yes,
okay, and that's for the men, for prostate cancer. Okay.
Or for prostate, your prostate keeping it healthy.
Okay,
you want to be proactive on that. Besides eating good food.
And don't forget black women. Don't forget, women in general, but mostly black women. And breast cancer. You know, breast cancer is the most fatal health issue for black women. Breast cancer is the most common cancer among black women. Black women have 31% breast cancer mortality rate, the highest of any U.S. racial and ethnic group. Black women under 35 get breast cancer at 2 times the rate of white women and die at 3 times the rate. People, check yourself monthly. Check yourself. Even take a shower every day and check yourself. Okay. Just go around doing these circles on your breast, and then anything that you feel is abnormal, get in touch with the doctor. If you can't get in touch with the doctor, go to the emergency room. Thank you so very much.
All right. Hit me up, Khadijah.